All right, everybody. Welcome back into another episode of the Mark Lesko podcast. Joined by Brett Cable once again. We got the Heisman. Mendoza brings it home. Recruiting updates, PSU staff updates, some good news overall for all of us.
Yep.
But by diehard fans, for fans, no filter. Can we say we're endorsed by Landon Tangwell? Can we say that?
I don't know.
He likes the content, but please like, share, subscribe, guys. Help us get to 2,000. We're trying to get to 1,000. Now we're at 1,200. We're trying to get to 2,000. So, like I said, please like, share, subscribe. Greatly appreciate it. Thank you for your time and commenting. You can support us monetarily if you want memberships, super chats, thanks button, and if you need supplements, got the little logo in the top left, and the link is in the description. So use my code, and you'll get discount on Chris Bumstead's line, modern day Arnold Schwarzenegger. But Brett, Mendoza wins the Heisman, pretty big deal.
Yep.
First Heisman in Indiana history, first Big Ten title since 1967, and the one ticket holder, this like 102-year-old woman, she has had season tickets for like 60 years or something. And she's seen 3 winning seasons, and they've been in the past 3 years or something like that. So pretty crazy, pretty dedicated. There's people commenting a lot, the who's yours chant. And I'm like, calm down. You guys literally have done nothing for like 2,500 years. So let's chill a little bit. But you guys should have some pride for sure. I've called him Timu Kirk Cousins. He's literally Kirk Cousins, bro. Like, he's literally Kirk Cousins. Looks like him. He's strong in his faith. I'd say he's probably better in terms of the clutch gene and all that. But he's literally Kirk Cousins reincarnated. And just a good dude. Just a good dude. I mean, he deserves it.
Yeah.
It's good to see a good dude win the Heisman. Definitely don't want Julian Sand to win it.
Yeah.
Obviously. He shouldn't even be there. Just kidding.
Or Diego Pavia is just a clown, dude.
Diego Pavia, him and his mom were both up for the Heisman. And then you've got Jeremiah Love, who shouldn't even be within 100 miles of that venue. So you never want to see Notre Dame anywhere in an award ceremony. Who was the best running back in the country this year? Who won that?
He did. Jeremiah Love.
He did?
Yeah.
That is unfortunate.
Yeah. But if you look at the numbers, like Katron Allen was like right there with him. So not far off. Yep.
Wait, our Heisman? Yeah, of course he is. Just like your national title last year.
They're probably gonna wait a couple of years and try to claim the natty for this year and last year.
They're gonna put a statue of him up. Yep. But all right, Brett. What'd you think of? Did you watch the Heisman? I mean, I thought it was a pretty good ceremony. Chris Fowler, State College guy, always hosts it.
I didn't watch it, but I saw Mendoza's speech, and I thought he had a really good speech, man. I mean, gave a lot of credit to his mom. His mom struggles from MS, that's a hard life, right? To have MS, and she seems like a fantastic woman. And he was praising her, saying like this trophy is as much yours as it is mine. And just a solid guy, man. Just really good dude. It's good to see him win it. Yeah, really, really grown up, mature speech from him. So I did watch that. One of the better, like more like passionate, emotional Heisman ceremonies from what I've heard, and obviously from what I saw with the clips. So shout out to him and Indiana for making a good run so far, and they have a chance to win it all. They just have to keep pushing. So,
Yeah. So, anytime an award is won or whatever it might be, all the credit goes to the parents. Like Kevin Durant said in his speech, MVP speech, he said, "Mama, you're the real MVP,"
yep.
which is true. None of us would be where we are without our parents, guardians, whatever it may be, grandparents, aunts, uncles, whatever your guardians are. So, they should get a lot of credit too. It's, one of those things where he's had a lot of support, but to me, because he's, he's good. He's just got that clutch gene. He's got the it factor 100%.
Yep.
His Heisman moment to me, which no one else had, because Julian Sayin played one good team and they lost. Jeremiah Love played several high school teams and a Pop Warner team, and then Diego Pavia, Timu, Johnny Manziel. He never really impressed. He's good, but he never really impressed me much. He did the Heisman pose more times than any other of those guys combined. But the thing about Mendoza is his coach, man. His coach, and they were trying to praise him last night. He's just like shut up, just move on. His coach is unbelievable. One of the greatest stories in college football history, in my opinion. He'll go down as one of the best coaches already that there is. What he's done with Indiana is an absolute miracle.
We've never seen anything like it in 2 years. Like this, just
to go from what they were to what they are now, literally undefeated Heisman Trophy winner. I mean, that's all the credit goes to Kirk Cignetti, man. He is a freaking monster, and I would be scared to play against him any day of the week. So, all the credit should go to a lot of the credit should go to Kirk Cignetti. I mean, that guy is unbelievable. So, congratulations to Mendoza. His Heisman moment to me was against Penn State. As soon as that happened, I said, that was his Heisman moment. So, I mean, hold on a second. Can you still hear me?
Yeah.
All right. So, his Heisman moment to me was, what the heck? Was against Penn State. Drove down, 2-minute drill to score. It was a great catch. And he also called out Jim Knowles. He's like, yeah, they ran cover 0 like 9 times. So thank you, Jim Knowles, for winning. He should have thanked Jim Knowles last night. But thank you for winning Mendoza the Heisman. You're an absolute clown. Have fun down at Rocky Top. And I hope you're wearing your orange. You may as well dye your beard orange at this point.
Yeah.
Andy Kotelnicki, he's going to coach the Pop Warner leagues in State College. So, they're both moving on, but it's just a good moment. It's a good accomplishment. And again, it couldn't happen to a better guy. Again, like first Heisman in Indiana history, haven't won the Big Ten title since 1964 or something, whatever I said before. And he leads the FBS in 33 touchdowns. And Washington, they absolutely beat the living crap out of Boise State last night. I mean, that was just a terrible game by Boise State.
Mm-hmm.
That quarterback had 4 touchdowns for Washington, and Jed Fish. I mean, another good coach, good for him.
Yep.
But again, like for us going forward, man, what year is Mendoza? I don't even know.
He's a senior, I think. Might be a redshirt junior. We have to look it up. But yeah, Boise State threw like 5 interceptions, man. So that's
he's a junior, bro. He's a junior.
Yep.
And I hope he comes back.
He could.
Because I hope he comes back because that's going to be one more team for everyone to prepare for. So, again, like Indiana being good really throws a wrench in things because when you have a good team like that, that is now in the Big Ten, in addition to Ohio State, Michigan, Penn State, Oregon. I mean, that just makes life harder for everyone else. So, if he comes back, and then obviously Signetti's coming back, he's going to be a long time most likely.
Yep.
It just makes things more challenging for everyone else. So now it's USC is always in the mix. Washington should be in the mix now. Oregon, Penn State, Michigan, Ohio State, Indiana. Who else?
After that,
really
there's like more mid-tier or bottom tier after that. It's hard to really say. Yeah.
So now they're all in the mix, and that's that again. It just makes things more challenging for everyone else. But Mendoza, Heisman winner, is coming back. Ryan Day, his cornball weirdo, whatever he is. He said last night, he's like, "Yeah, Julian's saying he's just getting started." It's like, okay, dude. Well, that's probably not good because you guys lost to the only good team you played. And, you can't throw for 10 touchdowns against Grambling every week. So it was just a typical Ryan Day answer. I don't hate Ryan Day. He's just corny. He's very corny.
Yep.
So
and just think, Terry Smith had Curt Cignetti's number more than Ryan Day had his number. Like Terry Smith had Curt Cignetti in a chokehold, and they found their way out of it right at the end. I mean, Indiana was pretty much dominating Ohio State most of that game. Like the score didn't show it, but they were going up and down on them. Defensively, offensively, they were playing a very good game. So, just think Terry Smith almost had his number, and nobody else was even that close other than Ryan Day. But
yeah, and Franklin, that never would have happened with Franklin. We probably would have been blown out.
Lost by 3 touchdowns.
And that's even with Terry Smith not even having a full grip on the team. So, good for the Big Ten going forward.
Yeah.
Best of luck to Indiana and Curt Cignetti, Mendoza, those guys in the playoffs. I would pick them to win, man. I would. I mean, I think they're going to play Georgia in the national title. That's what I think, and I think they can win. I mean, they're good. They just beat Ohio State, dude. Like, you got to have a lot of respect for Ohio State and what they do, and they just beat them. They dominated that game. Like they won that battle, I guess is the better term. They won that battle fully. So good for them. Yep. Brett, on to recruiting. I'm going to pull up Instagram here so we have everything pulled up.
Here.
So let's start with Case Evans. That's new. Chris said last night to look at his film. I'm gonna, that's the thing. I really can't pull up film without getting demonetized. So I'm just gonna keep it to, talking. But
this happened like 40 minutes ago, guys. So this just happened.
Yeah. So Case Evans, 3-star kid, 6'3", along with Peyton Falzone, 6'5". Like Brett just called me and told me. Great news. And again, man, like where does this kid rank in the 26 class? Is he still ahead of Franklin's best quarterback?
No, this guy's not. But he's a dual threat, just underrated prospect. He's if you look at this post, look at his freaking high school stats, man. It's kind of unbelievable. He threw for over 11,000 yards in his high school career, accounted for 120 touchdowns, guys. You're playing in Texas too, Lexington, Texas. Texas has good high school football. Like that's impressive, man. I don't know if it's 1A, 2A, 3A. I'm not sure. Haven't dove into it enough. These Iowa State guys are very new on our radar, so I'm still trying to catch up on all that. But I mean, to get 2 quarterbacks in 2026 when you didn't have a head coach until 2 weeks ago, whatever it was, and then you get 3 commits back to back, basically 1 yesterday and 2 today, and that we're not done. We're not done yet. So we'll probably get I don't know if it'll be today or tomorrow, but we got a couple more coming. So
yeah. Someone just commented on our one episode. He said, "Yeah, Grunk isn't sitting out a year just so Becht can start." And I said, 2 years then.
What'd you say?
Someone just commented on YouTube, said, "Yeah, Grunk's not sitting out a year just so Becht can start." I said, 2 years then.
2 years.
Yes, he will. You need to go take a nap, sir.
Well, it just depends on who wins the job, right? Grunk could win it.
Kettlebell.
Yeah.
Dude, he'll sit a year. It'd be stupid for him not to. Then he's gonna have this new talent coming in, Beckham. He's got Jackson there, and then he's got Falzone and Evans coming in. I mean, it's gonna be a battle. If you want to be better, battle it out.
Yep.
And stay. I mean, that's what Bo Pribula should have done. He should have battled it out and stayed, but he didn't. He left. And I'm not criticizing him, but don't leave. Stay, dude. Don't leave and go to Missouri. Stay at Penn State. Like, just I don't know. But our recruiting is turning around, Brett.
Yep.
Thank you, God. And I want to say this. I've always been pretty pessimistic of anything outside of the team. And wins. So like Brett always sent me recruiting stuff, and that's good. That's his thing. And I would always say like, all right, man, let's see how it plays out, because we had Franklin. It never really meant anything. We'd never beat Ohio State. We'd have 4 goal line stands against Ohio State. We couldn't move 2 yards with a 5-star 6'5" quarterback.
Yeah.
So now that we have a real coach, it actually means something. So we are going to be covering this recruiting much closer and with much more enthusiasm. Well, I will be. Brett will always has. But and then like last year when tight end won the tight end award. Tyler Warren last year. He won the best tight end in the country. Brett sent me the
post about him winning it.
John Mackey. Yeah, Brett sent me the post, and I said, "Yeah, dude, like I really don't care." And Brett was like, "What's wrong with you?" Something like that. And I was like,
"Yeah, basically."
Yeah, and which is true. Like I should be happy about it, but I was like, to me, it's like, what did it lead to? They didn't use him in the playoffs, bro. They didn't use him against Ohio State. They didn't use him against Notre Dame. It's like, it's good. It's good. It's good. It's good for him. They won the Mackey. It's just, what did it lead to on the field? Nothing, because of incompetent coaching. So thank God we have a new coach now. And, I just want to make that greater point. Like, now that we have a real coach, we think, along with Terry Smith, who I think he'll listen to, Franklin clearly didn't, it's just going to be better for us overall. So now recruiting means something. We should be excited for it. But Tyler Warren, congrats on the Mackey Award. Michigan fans said Colston Loveland was better. They know nothing about ball, so Tyler Warren is clearly better. He could be playing quarterback for the Colts right now. That's how good he is. Like,
he's
in the
too.
Instead of playing a 59-year-old quarterback who has 3 grandkids, maybe play Tyler Warren. He could do it.
Yeah.
Is he QB2? Is he really?
He's QB2 for the Colts right now, because Phillip Rivers, the 75-year-old quarterback, I'm sure you guys know him.
Oh,
he's their starter right now, and he weighs about 290 pounds. So, have you seen him?
Bro, he was literally like eating pumpkin pie. Yeah, he's freaking massive. He's eating pumpkin pie right now, holding his grandchild, and now he's starting quarterback in the NFL. I mean, it's like diabolical what's going on right now. I mean, Tom Brady, you can tell he's done with football. Like, he is slimmed down.
Yeah.
He should be the cover of GQ for the next 5 years. He's done with football. Phillip Rivers, he's still got, man, he's been just eating everything in sight. Doing curls with his grandkids. And, you can tell he's still, dude, it's all mental, man. Like, he's going to be fine. But yeah, he's literally like not in football shape at all. I don't know how he passed a physical. I don't know. He must still be working out.
I don't know.
His son's a good quarterback coming up. I'm sure he's been training with him a lot. But the Bills beat the Pats, and Abdul Carter just made a big hit on one of the Washington Redskins players. But yeah, Bills beat the Pats. That helps the Steelers because that might bump the Patriots down to second. They're still the second seed right now, but the Bills are going to move up, so that's good. So the Bills are 10-4, Pats are 11-3. Steelers are currently the 4th seed. They'll have to play against Buffalo right now, so I don't want that to happen because we will never, ever, ever win that game in Buffalo. Are you kidding me?
Yeah,
That's impossible. But Aaron Rodgers is going to snap in half. It's going to be cold. It's snowing.
yeah.
Aaron Rodgers is literally going to leave in like 2 or 3 different pieces. But anyway, got the number 1 putter, Brett.
Yep, number 1 punter. That was kind of a random one that popped up today. So technically, we got 3 commits today. So
okay.
Yep.
Browns are looking great.
Yeah.
The Raiders, they are still horrendous. They're losing to the Eagles.
I commented on their post about the final score, actually the halftime score. I said, fire everybody 6 weeks ago. That's what I said. So I don't know what else to say for the Raiders. Just a complete failure of a organization at this point. So.
I got Caleb Williams on my bench, and I got Lamar Jackson starting. Now, Kyle Pitts the other night, I picked him up off waivers a while ago. He got me 45 points this week, bro. He had 3 touchdowns and 166 receiving yards against Tampa.
That's crazy.
They won by 1 point, and then McLaughlin, my kicker for the Bucs, he got me 11 points.
Nice.
Patriots defense got me -1. Thank you, Mike Rabel. But Zay Flowers got me 15, Lamar got me 14, and right now Caleb Williams has me 19. So it's good to have him on my bench.
Yep.
But I had some faith in Lamar coming back, playing against an inferior Cincinnati. But
yep.
I guess, yeah, we didn't want the freaking Ravens to win Steelers-wise. But anyway, all right. So I'm getting distracted here. All right, so 3-star safety, Tyrell Chapman. And again, these are some guys that Brett Falzone he decommitted, right? And then he came back. Or did he never really commit?
Tyrell Chapman was he was committed to Iowa State. You're talking about Falzone? You've been breaking in and out a little bit, so I don't know.
Oh, my bad. Peyton Falzone.
Peyton Falzone, yeah, he was committed to Penn State, So the thing about Peyton Falzone is he flipped his commitment to Auburn, went on a visit to the Iron Bowl against Alabama, and he did not feel comfortable there. He didn't like it. On his way home with his dad, he said, "Yeah, I'm not coming here. I didn't like this." And on the way home, out of nowhere, Trace McSorley, the legend at Penn State, calls him to check in on him and see how he's doing, and that's what. It was like divine timing, right, for Penn State to swoop back in and get Peyton Falzone back. But Tyrell Chapman committed today, safety out of Lincoln, Nebraska. We got 2 Nebraska safeties, which is pretty cool. The next guy up we'll talk about after him, Omaha, Nebraska, and Lincoln, Nebraska. This guy's 6'2", the other guy's 6'4", so long, tall safeties. Both going to put some weight on, but that's to be expected in high school, so that makes perfect sense. But yeah, another 3-star guy who can be developed by a real coach, Matt Campbell, and yeah, I can't wait to see. And this all makes sense, right? We just got 2 safeties because Deion Broomfield, our new safeties coach, was just selected by Matt Campbell to come over to Happy Valley. So the fact that he just made it to Happy Valley, a couple days ago, it was announced. He probably gave them a call, was like, "We need you on board." If you're an Iowa State commit and your coach goes to Penn State, I don't know what else you're doing, but going to Penn State, right? Penn State's a better program. It's a bigger program. There's more resources for you, for your body, for your diet, all that good stuff. The weightlifting is going to be the same because we got Coach Hagee, Coach Kagi. So, yeah.
Yep. Okay. Yeah, the fact that we're getting these guys now,
It's awesome.
and I get it. Everyone was freaking out about signing day. I get it, but you know what? I thought and figured we would recover in some way, and we're kind of doing that now. So we got a safety as well. I think we talked about. Did we talk about him before? I don't. No, we didn't. This always happens. Like it happened with Austin and I all the time. We'd be talking about recruits, and then the next, like literally that night, a big name would sign. We're like, we missed it, but yeah, someone's got. Hold on, someone's got the Joker right there, and here we go.
Yep.
All right.
Yeah, Bryson Williams. This is the 6'4" safety, so he's athletic. He plays receiver too a little bit. He's got great hands, good after the catch. So yeah, you can put him. You wouldn't play him in the nickel, but you could play him at the other two positions, strong or free safety, like down by the box, closer. He's good in the run game. He's also good in coverage too. So a big get for Matt Campbell and the staff. This is the one from Omaha, Nebraska. So yeah, it's pretty cool that both safeties are from the state of Nebraska. That's somewhere Franklin wouldn't really be looking into. So it might be some diamonds in the rough. It's something we'll have to wait and see, but. Like you said, it's awesome that we're getting guys now because either way you look at, any way you cut it, we have to get a few more bodies for 2026. We had two guys, legendary commitments, who committed on signing day, and you guys already know, Jackson Ford and Peyton Falzone. So getting a couple more guys into the fold before you hit the portal is definitely going to help out a lot. So, and I can see them getting a couple younger guys in the portal, like maybe redshirt freshmen or sophomores that have a couple years left. So it would like benefit Penn State, right? We wouldn't just get a couple guys that just only have 1 year of eligibility, right? It'd be nice to get some guys that have a couple years of playing time and have some time to develop and work in with Matt Campbell's system. So, yeah, I mean, that's two safeties in the last 2 days. We got a quarterback today, a punter. So really good, solid day, and it might not be over. Like I said, I don't know exactly when these other guys are committing, but we still got the offensive lineman, the 4-star that's supposed to be coming to Penn State. He's got a prediction in for us. So yeah, I mean, there's a couple more guys that we'll have to be on the lookout for. I'm sure they'll commit right after the show's over. That's usually how it happens, but. Yeah, things are looking up, and Matt Campbell is on a true heater right now, so let's keep it going.
What'd you say at the beginning? He's not what?
Bryson Williams?
Yeah, he's not what? What'd you say?
I don't know. What that?
I don't know. I he's not. I wasn't sure. I don't know what you said, but he's not from some. I don't know. He's not something. He's not from.
Oh, that was saying how they're both from Nebraska. That's.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Omaha, Nebraska, and both of the safeties that we got are from Nebraska. I said Franklin's not ever in that state to recruit. So it's cool that we got guys from different states, right? Like that's always cool. Bryson Williams is the guy who said. Here, I'll send you that quick because I sent to you yesterday. So you can put this up on the state. 1 second, guys. 3 Penn State.
Pull it up.
Where is this? The 247. And I'll just say it. I can't find it. But Bryson Williams said Penn State was always a dream school for him. And mind you, he lives in Nebraska. He knows that Nebraska football is not good. So he said Penn State was always a dream school for me, a top 3 school. Once I got an offer, there was no way I was passing that up, right? That's basically what he said. So Yes, he's committing to Matt Campbell, but he's also committing to Penn State. That's the point I want to make. He said Penn State is a dream school. A lot of players just say, yeah, I love the coach. The culture is good, all that stuff. But saying, I want to go to Penn State because I like Penn State is something that we need, because we need guys who are going to play for Penn State, not just play for a singular coach. So that's what's important.
Yeah. Is there anybody else?
That's all the commits right now. Like I said, there's a couple more guys that we already talked about. Will Slagle. Will Slagle's a 4-star offensive lineman. We talked about a couple days ago. He's slated to come to Penn State. We got a couple RPMs in for him with Penn State insiders. So something we're gonna have to wait and see.
All right, we'll move on to the coaching staff. Brett, start us off. I got to listen to something here.
Okay. Trace McSorley, guys, the legendary throw it on a dime. Trace McSorley. It looks like he's being retained by Matt Campbell and the staff. Listen, this is awesome news. Always liked Trace. He loves Penn State. He loves the culture here. He loves being on the staff. So he's going to be the assistant quarterback coach. We're still waiting for the actual quarterback coach to be announced. I'm sure that's something they're looking into, but who knows? Trace might earn that role. Matt Campbell wants to keep Letterman at Penn State. That's why he kept Terry Smith. It looks like they are looking to retain Deion Barnes as well. So it's something we'll have to wait and see. But yeah, this is great news. I love Trace McSorley. He's going to be leaps and bounds better than Danny O'Brien. It's not even close. So I'm happy to see that he's staying in Happy Valley.
Yeah. So like Bryson Williams, like you were saying, he's athletic. I mean, because he plays receiver as well. Like, dude, Trace, man, he had some bad screw ups, like in the Rose Bowl, but there was literally less than a handful of screw ups he had. You talk about a guy with an it factor, a guy who just, man, he was way better than he probably should have been in terms of his size, and he left Vandy to come to us with Franklin. I mean, it's good to have these guys stay. And did you mention Dan Connor and stuff like that?
Didn't mention Dan Connor yet. I mentioned Deion Barnes. I did say how Matt Campbell, I think, wants to keep the Letterman here, right? Just like Deion Broomfield. He's a Letterman to Iowa State. So he knows what it means to play hard-nosed football. That's why Matt Campbell brought him over. So, yeah, we can talk about Dan Connor and Deion Barnes next.
Did we talked about Chapman, right?
Yeah, we brought out Chapman committed today, right? A day after Bryson Williams. Yep.
Is that who you were trying to pull up?
No, I was trying to pull up the quote that Bryson Williams said about Penn State, but I basically said it through my voice instead of reading it off the post. So
yeah, but we talked about Chapman, right? Did I miss that?
Yeah, we talked Chapman. Yep, we talked about both safeties. 1.64, 1.62. That's very, very good length for a safety.
Absolutely. So. And this is another post from the
I talked about that.
The thing about foul zone. Yeah, the thing about foul zone. And then I wanted to pull up the other thing, which was the coaches that are like in the talks to be retained. Yeah, this one right here. So it's so this one right here, Matt Campbell is working to retain linebacker coach Dan Connor, D-line coach Deion Barnes, assistant coach Trace McSorley, and assistant cornerback coach Jordan Lucas. And that's what we said. Yep. We wanted him to retain these guys. First of all, he's not just going to retain guys because they're Penn State guys. So the fact that he's retaining these guys, not only is it good for him in the sense of coaching, but it's good for his like reputation, like he's retaining these Penn State guys. We love our guys. We love Joe Paterno. We love, the history, the Letterman. So when you have some Letterman, um, on the staff and you're retaining them, that's a good look. So the overall, all around, the guys being like smart about this stuff going forward. So that's good.
Yeah.
But is there anything coaching wise you wanted to touch on?
I mean, the big question mark is we still don't know. It's not looking like John Heacock's going to be the defensive coordinator, guys. He's probably going to be an analyst because if he was the defensive coordinator, it would have been announced by now because they said he was coming. So that's something to keep an eye out on to see who our defensive coordinator is going to be. That's a big question mark, right? And then also quarterback coach and who else? Running back coach. Like there's a couple positions we still need to fill for the assistant coach role, and that's actually as important as the coordinators because players are always with their position coach. So like that's who they're going to be with all the time, every day. They're not going to be with the head coach all the time every day. They're going to see the head coach and obviously play for him, but the position coaches are very important. So just something to keep an eye out on. I'm sure in the next couple of days we'll find out who these guys are going to be. But yeah, detaining Jordan Lucas, Trace McSorley, Deion Barnes, and Dan Connor, like that's instrumental for Penn State's success. Those are very good guys, very good coaches. So hopefully we can keep them.
Yeah. So Landon was saying on his show how these guys, like you said, spend a lot of time with their position coaches. They can not like the head coach, barely interact with them, but if they like their position coach, and that's good. So the fact that he's bringing his guys with him, a lot of his guys, is good because that means he plans on one thing. He plans on probably bringing some of his guys, and he plans on he wants to be comfortable with his guys. I'm sure he said, like, listen, we're going to stick together. There's nothing wrong with that. As long as they can do the job, there's nothing wrong with that. Yeah. But it's just one of those things where he probably said, like, listen, we're going to stick together. I'm more comfortable with you guys right now because we've been coaching together for so long. He did that, and now they're with him. And again, that probably means he's bringing some of his guys with him. But it's very important to have good position coaches. Franklin always understood that because he couldn't coach himself. But he always had good position coaches. He did. He really did, man. He always had good position guys. And I was making this point the other day to my dad. I said, a lot of these guys, they would come to Penn State, these coaches, and they would go on to better jobs. I mean, that is a huge testament to Franklin and what he was able to accomplish. So good for him.
Yep.
I'm a disabled veteran with terminal lung cancer. I'm 64. I really enjoy your work. I like straight talk. I listened to you during my treatment. Jeez, dude. Thank you for commenting that.
Wow. We'll be praying for you, Chris. Thanks for stopping in.
Yeah, man. Please keep tuning in. I don't know if you have Instagram, you probably don't have Instagram, but geez. Yeah, we're praying for you, man. Thank you for listening to us. I'm glad that we get you through, help you get through. But yeah, it's great to have you on, Chris. If you want to contact me, markleskopodcast@gmail.com. It's just the podcast name at gmail.com. If there's anything we can do to help you out, email me. Whatever you would want to do, email me or message me on Instagram or Facebook. I'm on Facebook. You can message me on Facebook. But yeah, man, thank you very much. That's man, we never had a comment like that, Brett.
No.
We're helping them through treatment. Thank you. I'm glad that we're helping you out, man. As little as we can, as little as it may be, I'm glad we're helping you out. So, yeah, reach out to me if you want to, Chris. But yeah, everybody say a prayer for Chris.
Yep.
That's one thing that when Mike and Mike were going off air, someone called in and they said my dad had cancer, and every morning when he was in the hospital or they had treatment, they would listen to Mike and Mike, him and his dad together, and it really helped them, really helped make things better. So, yeah, thanks, Chris. But Chris, if you have any thoughts too, man, just comment below whether we're live or not. Just comment below. We'll get back to you. So, but Brett, is there anything else? But the point about the position coaches, it's very important that you have good position coaches.
Yeah.
And a lot of guys went on to better jobs under Franklin.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, he had a great resume with that, So,
yeah,
I would like to see guys come and stay. I mean, he let a lot of guys walk, I feel. I don't know if that's true or not, but it seemed like he let a lot of guys walk, like a Manny Diaz. Like, bro, if Manny Diaz stays last year, for example, we're probably winning a national title. Like, we're probably going to a national title, and we're probably beating Oregon in the Big Ten title. I mean, and those games in the playoffs especially, we're probably beating Ohio State. We're probably going to dominate more in the playoffs, and we might be able to beat Ohio State in the national title. I don't know, but it's like.
Well, think about it though. Most of Penn State coaches that left did not leave for a lateral job. He left for a head coaching job at a pretty decent school, more of a basketball school, but he just won a conference championship with Duke. I mean, yeah, they lost 5 games, but they still won a conference championship. So he didn't, and we already talked about him and his family apparently didn't like Happy Valley, like it was too cold or whatever the case may be. We heard that he didn't like Happy Valley. So, like, not like saying he didn't like the people, but he didn't like the area. So, leaving for a head coaching job it's not like he went to Bowling Green, right? Like, that'd be different. But,
right.
I mean, certain, yeah.
It's no criticism to Franklin or Diaz. It's just like, man, like, stay, dude, stay, win a national title, then leave.
I think with Matt Campbell, he's going to get guys that are going to want to stay. Like Trace McSorley, he's not leaving unless you drag him out, right? Like a Dan Connor, like those guys aren't leaving.
Dude, you just didn't have. I don't think you really had that across college football, really ever, except for Joe. Man, he had the same staff for years, man. He had Kermit Buggs, Fran Ganner, Coach Kenny, Coach Anderson, Coach Jay Paterno. He had Ron Vanderlyn. He had Larry Johnson. He had Galen Hall. Dude, he had the same staff for decades, man.
Well, football was different. Everyone did. Football was different back then.
Well,
so that makes sense.
I don't know. I don't know if
even the NFL.
Well, yeah, but I don't know if a lot of staffs kept the same coaches like Joe did, man. They went from Fran Ganner to Galen Hall, man.
Yeah.
And Jay Paterno was there for years.
Unfortunately.
Say what you will, man. He's a very intelligent guy, but it's not always used for the greater good. Exactly. He did an interview on this one podcast. I shared it in the group, and he basically denied it. So I'm like, all right. So it's a he said between LeVar and him. So he pretty much, right? He pretty much denied it. Did you listen to it?
No, but that's all that he denied it. I listened to LeVar's because I like LeVar. Yeah.
Yeah. So, we had to make a choice here. But Chris, email me too, Chris, if you have any suggestions, what you want to listen to. We'll come on here and we'll talk about it. Yeah. Let us know what we can do for you, if there's anything, and what you would like us to talk about. Email me, please. Or contact me in some way. I'm not going to give you my phone number.
Yep.
Yeah, and thank you for your service too. You're 64, so let me think. Timeline-wise, let me think here. You were
Chris, are you from State College area, or where are you from?
So no, you were not around in the Vietnam era, but did you where were you? Yeah. I mean, yeah. And LeVar wasn't. He wasn't, and it seems like Jay was, but I don't know. But Yeah, Chris, you'll have to tell us sometime about your service and where you were. And I know servicemen, they see, and I mean men and women, servicemen, they see the whole world, man. Like they do.
Yeah.
They go everywhere and they get to see the whole world. So that's one cool part about it.
Yeah.
But if there's nothing else, Brett, I don't think I have anything else to talk about. I'm going to play some Black Ops 7. Brett's going to play some Deer Hunter.
Yeah,
I'm going to have Red Zone on in the background. So Black Ops 7, it's getting a lot of heat, man. I wish it came out so quickly after Black Ops 6. It was supposed to be a knockoff. Of course, we're getting comments now. It's supposed to be a knockoff of Black Ops. Black Ops 2 is supposed to be like a new version of that.
yeah.
It's not at all. And Black Ops 6 came out like a year before 7, and they usually I feel like they usually don't do that. But anyway, I wish they would have combined 6 and 7 and not charge 70 for each. So it's $70, man. Like games used to be like, we used to go up at midnight to Walmart and get the midnight release of NCAA football for PS2. And like sometimes they have guys there like Derek Williams signing it and stuff. I mean, that was classic memories.
Yeah.
But Black Ops 7, I don't know, man. It's just games are like, and dude, I'll say this about games in general. Every time I log into NCAA football, Ultimate Team, here's a pack you can buy. You can buy this, you can buy that, you can buy this, you can buy that. Madden, you can buy this, that, buy this, that. It's like, holy crap, guys, calm down. Stop trying to get every little penny from everybody playing your game. Like, no one has the type of money to be spending it on a camo skin for a gun in Black Ops. Like, why would you do that? Black Ops, I don't even understand what the seasons are. I just get on multiplayer and play. It's like season 1, you get this. Season 2, you get this. It's like constant. They're constantly trying to get you to pay money. Like as soon as I log into NCAA football, I play Road to Glory, which is fun. I'm a running back for Clemson, and I play Dynasty. Dante Moore is my quarterback. Every time I log in, Ultimate Team, it's automatically Ultimate Team. They want you to be an Ultimate Team.
Yep.
Like pay this for this, pay this for that, pay this to get Dion and Jerry Rice. It's like, dude, I'm not buying. Literally next year there will be a new game, so like I'm not buying like a $50 pack to get like Barry Sanders and Deion Sanders on my, like, that's just it's crazy, man. Like I don't know. It's so greedy. Like everyone's gotten so greedy with these games. And then last night I'm trying to play Black Ops 7 with someone live, and it wouldn't let the person in because they didn't have they weren't logged into their own account, and it had to have live just to play live with me. And we're in the same room. It's like, and you can't play Black Ops 7 unless you have online access. That is total BS. That is a freaking scam, bro. Yep. You can't play anything on Black Ops 7 if you don't pay for live, which is minimum $11 a month. That's like that's pathetic, bro. It's honestly it's just greed. Greed has ruined games. Yep. How long will it take to fill the staff out? I don't know, but shouldn't take too long.
Hopefully no longer than another week or two, man, because they got the portal coming and they got to get ready. So
met my wife in Japan, but she's from New Mexico. Yep.
It's military.
Did you like Knowles leaving? Absolutely. I don't know much about the DC coordinator philosophy, Matt Campbell once. It is weird that half the staff from last year. Yeah. I mean, again, like it's guys we don't want really. Like, what's the deal with the DC? Why can't they announce something? They did. We have a DC.
No, we don't. Like I was saying earlier, John Heacock is most likely going to be an analyst because if he was a DC, they would have announced it. They never announced it. So we don't technically have a DC.
Okay. I'm sorry.
Yeah, so we're waiting on DC. We're waiting on running back coach. We're waiting on QB coach.
OC. Yeah, we have an OC.
We have an OC.
And dude, that's the thing. Why do we need a QB coach? Just make a QB/OC or something. Like, I don't know why we need a QB coach. Why do we need that?
Well, you need a QB coach. I mean,
But we never had it
Linebackers
before,
have
though.
a coach, right?
Well,
Receivers have
I
a
mean, like
coach.
one guy specifically, a QB coach is what I mean. Like Danny O'Brien, he was just all quarterbacks. That's it.
I
Like,
guess, yeah. I mean,
Jay was quarterbacks and co-OC. Like, what I mean is make a co-OC and a quarterbacks coach. So like they're not just quarterbacks because it didn't work
well,
this time around. You know,
yeah, but what's his name? Taylor
probably
Mauser is already the offensive coordinator and tight ends coach because he was
right,
that at Iowa State. So that's already a lot on his plate, offensive coordinator
right,
and tight ends. So, like I said, Trace McSorley might even just be the quarterback coach. But from what we know right now, he's the assistant quarterback coach. So,
right,
I
right.
mean,
Okay,
yep.
so like Mike McQuarrie, for example, he was, and I know this because like I talked to him quite a bit. He was the assistant. He was the no, not assistant. He was the recruiting coordinator. All right. He was the wide receivers coach and the kicking coach. Like, bro, that's so like recruiting coordinator alone is enough, let alone
Yeah.
receivers and kickers. And they did good in all aspects. So Mike McQuarrie was good at his job. But I always liked him, man. But all right, guys. Thank you for coming on. Got some comments at the end there. For those of you guys listening, comment when we get off. Just comment on the bottom, and we'll get back to you. You need to go hard for wide receiver for Michigan.
Yeah, Nick
and,
Marsh. Yeah, we need him.
Nick Marsh, Duff from Rutgers would be
Rutgers,
nice.
if he goes in the portal, yeah, we'll see.
Yeah, just sit back, relax, and
Enjoy your Sunday.
enjoy your Sunday and enjoy this ride, guys, because it's only going to get better. To me, it's only going to get better. We're going to get our coaches hopefully soon. We're going to get more signees, more portal guys. We're going to get maybe some guys flipped. So, Keemon Spell, when he comes, he's going to have a red carpet laid down. He's going to be sitting in a floating king's chair with a giant robe on, and he's going to get up out of his king's chair, take his robe off, and it's just going to be, all the money. He's going to have a suit made of money, and he's just going to be, he's going to have two little guns shooting money out, and he's going to have big money sunglasses on, and he's going to say, "I'm here." And then he's, probably not going to pan out. So he's a prima donna. But please go to Notre Dame. Please. I'm begging you, go to Notre Dame. Please go to Notre Dame.
No, go to Georgia. They'll actually do something for you. So
Dude, they'll eat them up and spit them out there, man. Georgia. Kirby Smart he'll be basically in the military academy down there. Notre Dame, they'll at least like just, like, yeah, this is Jeremiah Love reincarnated. It's like, okay, well, you say that like it's a good thing. Imagine if Jeremiah Love was on a real team, bro. Imagine that.
What Kirby Smart should do is just get a NASCAR track down there and just have his guys go at it there so they stop getting pulled over and getting arrested. So that's what he should do, is get a NASCAR track.
Well, what they should do is, instead of letting guys drive Chargers, Lambos, and McLarens and Bentleys, just say, listen, we're sponsored by Kia. You can get nothing higher than a Soul. Okay? You want to get real fancy, get a Carnival, but you cannot buy anything other than a Kia, and they have to turn the odometer down to 75. And then we're going to put tracking devices in it, and if you go above 45, we're going to fine you 10 grand. And those guys now Iveson, and they fine guys 10 grand for missing class, bro. Did you know that?
Wait, what did you say?
Georgia, they fine guys 10 grand for missing class.
Yep.
A lot of stuff needs looked at, man.
Everybody's really hopping on at the end.
Good to see you. But you guys comment, in the comments after we get off here, and we'll answer you back. Thank you, Brown. Talked Heisman, recruiting, and the PSU staffing moves. It's good to be back in the swing of things, and recruiting again is going to be a lot of fun, man. It's going to be a lot of fun to cover, and we're going to cover it in depth. And Brett, I'm gonna make a group text with me, you, and Austin to talk about the recruiting episodes. All right.
Okay. Sounds good.
All right, guys. Thanks for coming on. Have a great day. Go Steelers.
Like and subscribe.
Go A&M or who are they playing? A&M and who's playing? Who could play against Ohio State? A&M and
I think A&M's gonna be first round exits, man. I don't know. Marcel Reed and them.
they're playing Miami.
They have a chance. That's a good game, but we'll see.
Yeah, man. I've DM me on Instagram or comment on the thing after.
Manziel, that sure was a big
picture's
hire.
looking great today. I'll tell you what.
Yep.
He can't throw a 10-yard out route, Sanders.
Really?
I wish him the best, though. By the way, real quick, someone made a point the other day. You remember when Deion Sanders threw water on that reporter in the locker room at the World Series? Was it the World Series? I forget the guy's name, but he threw a big ice bucket on the guy because he was talking bad about Deion in the media, which is like, yeah, I don't know. But his grandson is Kevin Stefanski, bro.
Yeah.
And Deion's son is now the QB at the Browns. So just some tea for you guys. But all right, guys, have a good night. Enjoy your Sunday. We are, and we'll see you later this week.
We are.